All right, let's get into the Fresh Start initiatives with the IRS, exactly what it means. You're not gonna like this, because I'm being way too honest. The term Fresh Start initiatives now is a bunch of bullshit. It doesn't hold any real meaning. The times you have heard Fresh Start initiatives, Fresh Start programs have been basically on the radio programs, the paid advertisement you see on Facebook, TikTok, and everywhere else. These big tax relief firms, they want you to call them up, they want to offer you a free case review, and they want to charge you upfront and as much money as possible, and they want to take your money. They want something that's a good marketing ploy that makes it sound great. The biggest tax law changes that offered a lot of rights occurred back in 1998. That was with the passing of the Internal Revenue Service Restructuring and Reform Act of 1998. Prior to that, it was hard to apply the strike back method. There was very little rights somebody had when the IRS acted. The IRS had way more tax laws on their side than us as taxpayers on our side. And furthermore, some of the rules got even relaxed a little bit back in 2011. And in 2011, that's when the Fresh Start got coined. And here's exactly what that meant. If you owed more than $25,000 back before the Fresh Start initiatives, the IRS had to get all your financials, your income, expenses, your assets before they would grant an installment agreement. That number got thrown up to $50,000. So right now, part of the Fresh Start installment plans, if you owe under $50,000, the IRS would accept a 72-month repayment plan, no questions asked, or without really getting into your financials. Another example that part of the Fresh Start rules is regarding the offering compromise. There was a calculation whenever you do the 433 AOIC, the number prior to 2011, the calculation is you had to multiply your monthly disposable income by 24, and that was your offer amount. With the Fresh Start in 2011, they chopped that number down to half, so your monthly disposable got multiplied by now 12 months instead of the 24, giving you a fresher start, making it much easier to qualify for the offering compromise than it was before. The other part of the Fresh Start made it easier to remove a federal tax lien, and it made it much more difficult for the IRS to file a federal tax lien against you. But that's the Fresh Start in a nutshell. It really isn't something, it's not one particular program, basically a set of rules and laws that got a bit easier to deal with the IRS that happened back in 2011.